We have only taken a decision with the European Parliament that we have to suspend this agreement, the SWIFT agreement, until we know exactly what is happening, what data are used by the American intelligence services, and if they are doing that within the framework of our agreements or without the framework of the agreements. And so until that we are not 100% sure about that, we think that we have to suspend this agreement. We as Parliament don't want that the new period, the new multi-annual financial framework starts in 2014 with a deficit. Everybody can understand that. That's good politics cannot agree with such a deficit. And so the Council has to deliver the necessary amount to cover the needs in 2013, so that from 2014 on there is no deficit in the European Union. And let's be very clear, member states have to apply the Stability Pact, in which no deficit is allowed. So why they allow a deficit then on the European level? That's bad practice, that's bad policies.
I hope that someone can agree, because to ask for the appearance of US ambassadors and protest against the spying activity is not enough. The Council should make a clear message, and one of the clear messages is, of course, suspension of the SWIFT agreement, because also in the SWIFT area there have been spying activities, so that's the consequence. The Council should not only speak, they should act. The two issues which are really interesting the people, the one is on migration is at the end, and the other, which is the spying activities of NSA, is not on the agenda. But maybe in spite of that, there will be clearer messages on these two points, which are very, very much in the hearts and minds of the citizens.
They failed to achieve something which could convince the European citizens that they are soon better protected against spying all kind. So I'm very disappointed about the weak attitude the Europeans again showed towards the United States. Taping a phone of Angela Merkel, this is the top of all scandalous informations we had received, and the Europeans prefer still to play diplomacy and refuse any tough reaction. They can refuse to continue the negotiations on the trade agreement. They can also say SWIFT is over for the moment, but they don't want any clear reactions to the United States of America.
It's on the one hand ridiculous posturing from the Parliament. We've agreed the budget, we should get on and implement it, but also financial incompetence from the Commission, who apparently last week suddenly decided they were short of £2.4 billion and they would go bust if they weren't bailed out by next month. I mean, this is ridiculous financial mismanagement. Surely they must have realised before that there were going to be these problems. So incompetence on both sides. I think we've agreed a budget, we should pass it in the Parliament and get on and start implementing it. I don't see a common immigration system being agreed in the near future. What we need to do is get on with trying to help Malta, Greece, Italy, etc., with sealing their borders. At the end of the day, we can't take in the entire population of other parts of the world. We're already crowded in many parts of Europe, and we have our own economic problems.